Hi everyone, in this lecture I want to talk about group and sort by. So as I talked before, we have in the view tab, we have this group by. If I click here, then you have several items that you can click. So let's say if I put, for example, one on the critical, let's say if I put here, and as you see here, it shows the critical task and non-critical task here, and it just sort your table and activities and according to these criteria that you define, and it shows what are the critical one as you see here and what are the tasks that are not critical. Or if I just go here and change it and I say okay, put it on milestone and those tasks that are not milestone, and you see the milestones here. That's a great feature that you can use. For example, you have several milestones in your project and you want to see where are those what are those milestones, so you are able to visualize those milestones. Or another one that I can go, you can go to the resources, and then if I put on the resource, you see that, for example, the tasks that are categorized based on the resources. And as you see here, some of these resources, they have one task that they do during this project, but for example, project manager, he is involved in 4 tasks, and these, as you see here, they are the one that the project manager is involved in, and then it categorizes the task based on this group. It is a really great feature that you can use it, especially, for example, I usually use it the critical the milestone, the critical path during my project, in order to be able to visualize and see what are those tasks that I have to pay more attention to. And then I have one more thing, one comment for you. Whenever you apply one group by like filter, you can clear the group, so all the tasks are shown by the default view. And you can also define one new group here. So if I click here, then you are able to just put the name for this group, and then you say okay, whenever I just create this group, show it in the menu when I just click on the drop down menu, and then you can start defining this group by. And so the way it works, if I say okay, group by, and if I click here, all the parameters pops up. If I just go, and then you see that different parameters appears, and then you can say okay, put cost variance CV, and you can say what is the field type. You can say okay, it's task, or it is, for example, another parameter, or the resources. Then you can say it is ascending or descending order, you can define it. And then you can say okay, I'm gonna just categorize and group my cost variance based on these specific, for example, criteria that I define. And then you say okay, I'm gonna just say okay, I'm gonna add the SV or schedule variance as well. And if I just click here, I click SV as well, and you can say okay, again put the task based first on the CV ascending, and then based on this SV, which is the schedule variance, also ascending. So this kind of sorts your task based on the criteria that you define. And then you can save this group, or you can apply it, and you can also set here the parameters for coloring different, for example, ascending and descending order that you see here. That's basically what you need to, for example, use. Some important things, you can define group intervals. And the way it works, as you recall, SV or CV, they are 2 different parameters that, for example, you can say okay, I'm gonna just select based on the interval, and say okay, start this interval from 0 to 50%, and then you press okay, and then you see that it is added here. That's what you can do, and put, for example, the different intervals for different parameters in order to be able to group them, like the one that we say okay, instead of just ascending and sorting, it just also define the group interval, and this interval will be applied. So let's say you can say show me those tasks that the cost variance is between 0 to 50, as one category, and then those that are between 50 to 1 as another category, and this is important to apply. Then you press apply and it will be applied, or you save and then this filter will be saved. That's all what you need to know about group and sort by that you can benefit from in your table. Thanks for watching. You are doing such a great job.